Hey everybody, and welcome back to Manila in the beautiful Philippines. And I thought I'm gonna put together a video with the 10 worst mistakes that tourists and visitors can make here in the Philippines. Let's check this out. This is pretty insane. I'm gonna try goyaba. How much is one milkfish?
Welcome to the Philippines.
Thank you. One mistake that you can make here if you come to the Philippines is not informing yourself about the weather here. The Philippines does have seasons, and it's good to know when to go and when not to go. Although I personally do believe any time in the Philippines is a good time to visit because it's such a beautiful country. There are some high seasons, especially in our winter time, around December up to March, April, where the weather is the most beautiful and the temperatures are nice. And that's the time when you have the least amount of rain and it will be most likely sunny. But you're also not going to be alone here in the Philippines because that's when most tourists come here. Now I decided to come here in August, and that was a little bit of a risk because August is the month when there's the highest precipitation here in Manila and all across the Philippines. It's the rain season. But I must say, so far I've been extremely lucky. It has been raining, but mostly during the evenings. So it's up to you. If you want to be around lots of travelers, then the high season is the best bet because you're going to have best weather throughout. But if you want to gamble a little bit with the weather and potentially be around less tourists and visitors, then the summertime, August, July and August is your best bet. The month of May and June might be the hottest months here in the Philippines, so generally I would avoid those if you can. Another mistake that you can make here is to avoid Manila. Many tourists and visitors come to the Philippines, they spend a day or two in Manila and then travel onwards to the islands. I do think that's a mistake. Manila is such a cool city, there's so much to see. You could easily spend a week or two in Manila and not get bored. So I highly recommend you spend enough time in Manila, check out the city, check out the vibes. There's so much to see. Make sure you do that before you visit the islands. Wow, this is really beautiful. Let's go inside and we're going to check out the cathedral from the inside. To be honest, I didn't quite expect it to be that nice.
Okay, you chop
it into small pieces.
yeah.
So that looks like a yummy fish, huh? It's really beautiful here. It's just stunning. Right next to the Pasig River. Tambakol. So that's homemade ice cream, huh? And we have some vinegar in a Jim Beam bottle. So you have to come to places like Rick and Bell. In the far end you see Chinatown. What a cool place. Another mistake that you can make in the Philippines is to not try street food. The street food here in this country is absolutely mind-blowing. It's true that some of the food takes a little bit of courage because we're not used to them, but so far I haven't made any bad experiences. No matter where I went here in Manila, whether it was Tondo or Intramuros or Binondo or Quiapo or all the other places here in Manila, the street food is mind-blowingly good. Make sure you try it all. Don't be shy, and I promise you, you won't regret it. It's always delicious. Even sometimes it looks a little bit colorful or sketchy. Don't worry, try it out, you can thank me later. Another big mistake that you can make here in Manila and the Philippines is to not visit a mall. This is the country of malls, and if they haven't invented the malls, they certainly perfectionized them. The malls here are absolutely stunning. I'm here at the Mall of Asia and I'm blown away by the entertainment and the full experience here at the Mall of Asia. Definitely check them out. There's so much to see, so much to discover, and of course if you're into shopping, that's a plus because there's so much to buy here. So my next tip is about transport. Don't make the mistake and just take Grabs and taxis. The public transport here in Manila is fantastic. The LRT, the MRT, the buses and the jeepneys are all worth trying. And you haven't seen the Philippines, you haven't seen Manila if you haven't tried all of these public transport options. It's worth it, it's an experience, it's cheap, it gets you to A and B much faster than the car, and it's an absolute experience. So don't come here and not try out public transport. My next tip is about what to see and where to go here in Manila and the Philippines. Don't just stay in the touristic areas. There's so much more to explore. Try the side streets, try the areas and districts that are less frequented by tourists. You won't regret it. That's where the real Philippines takes place. The touristic areas are nice. There's lots of landmarks and touristic stuff that you have to see. But don't make the mistake and just stay in those areas. It would be a pity. Makati is cool, Makati is nice. But if you only stay in Makati, you haven't seen Manila.
Like sa Soberano.
Soprano? Oh.
Ay, kilala niya.
I give you 700 different.
That strawberry flavor. Make sure to check that out and get a taste of the real Manila. My next tip is about markets. Don't make the mistake and come here and not visit a local market. The local markets are so much fun. They're crazy, they're an adventure, but they're usually cheaper, and they're so much fun because there's so much to explore. The products are really interesting, the food is tantalizing and just plain yummy, and I have so much fun just walking through the various markets at Divisoria, Quiapo, Tondo, Baclaran, and so many other places.
Hi, welcome. But I give you 1,000, my friend, because you're my friend.
You put food coloring on the chickens? This place is insanely busy. That's the pork side, and here's the chicken side. The quality that I've seen is pretty good. I'm gonna try goyabano. Yeah, is it good?
You might be
Thank you.
interested in investing in condo.
That's good chicken, huh? Definitely check them out. I can't recommend that enough. My next tip is about money. Don't make the mistake and not take cash with you. Yes, there are many places that do accept credit cards, but there's quite a few places, especially the local markets and local joints, that you'd absolutely want to visit. Those don't accept cards, and you always want to carry cash with you, preferably in smaller denominations, because that's the only way you can really experience the full Filipino lifestyle here.
This one is delicious.
If you get 3, 200.
It's called calamay.
Calamay?
Specialty of Batangas.
This is as local as it gets here in Manila. It's very good. Delicious. La Conchinta de Gunso. I'll take this one. This is the kind of shops I like. How much is one milkfish? That's funky. We'll try it. Davao, yeah?
Davao, welcome to the Philippines.
Thank you. Nice. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And here's another weather-related tip. Don't make the mistake and not bring sunscreen and an umbrella at the same time, because the weather is going to be crazy here. And one moment the sun might be burning, the next moment it's going to be raining, and you want to prepare for both. So always carry sunscreen. I always carry a hat as well, and yeah, bring an umbrella. And my last tip is about interacting with the locals. To me, that would be the biggest mistake that you can make here, is not interacting with the Filipinos. They are so nice, they are so hospitable, and they're really approachable. And they might approach you, so don't make the mistake and not strike some conversations with them. There's so much to learn, and it's always fun. So do take the opportunity to interact with the Filipinos. I had so much fun and I learned so much here. All right, so that's it from my end. I hope you enjoyed this video and you took away a few tips for your next visit to the Philippines and here in Manila. And if you liked the video and you found it useful, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. What are other tourist mistakes that should be avoided here in the Philippines? And make sure to also check out my other videos. There's so much to discover here in the Philippines, and even now I'm feeling I'm just scratching the surface. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell to get updates on my regular videos. And I hope I see you next video. Have a good one. Bye-bye.